Hello guys and welcome to another video. So in this video we will have another backtesting session. So as you know, backtesting is essential if you want to be a consistently profitable trader. So you need to go back in price action, you need to test your strategy, and you need to prove that you can make money in the markets. In your backtesting, then of course the next step is going to be live trading. So if you skip on the backtesting process, you are almost guaranteed to lose money in the live markets. How much backtesting should you do? Well, I recommend a minimum of last 3 years of data, maybe even 5 years. That's even better. So if you can do 5 years, that should be enough for you to build a solid trading edge. What a lot of consistently profitable traders do is they backtest the last 5 years of data, but then they go back, let's say 10 years ago or 15 years ago, and they backtest that period as well. So they may backtest 21, 22, 23, and 24, and then they go back and backtest 2010, 2011, 2013, 14, and 15. And then they have an even bigger sample size and they see exactly how their strategy would perform in those market conditions and in the volatility that was present at that specific period. Because we know the markets are constantly changing, the volatility is going up, it's going down, the markets are trending for a couple of years, then some instruments may be range bound for a couple of years. So the markets are constantly evolving and constantly changing. So if you want to be serious about trading and you want to be serious about building up your trading edge and building up your confidence, well then don't go back just the last 3 to 5 years, but also find a period in the past and backtest that period as well. A great software to do that is called Forex Tester Online. So what I like about Forex Tester Online is, again, you can go far back in history and you can find a specific period that you want to backtest and you can test your strategy, see how your trading edge would perform in, let's say, 2010 or 2011. Also, you can put in buy orders, buy limits, sell limits. So it's kind of exactly like trading in the MetaTrader software, but it's all demo and you're backtesting a specific period that happened in the past. So let's jump onto the PC and let's start this backtesting session. So here we are on the Forex Tester Online interface and let's start our backtest. We're gonna go here, we're gonna click on new project. As you can see, I have all the old projects right here, which is a benefit of having an online software in the cloud because you can access these on any device. You just need to log in. So new project, and then I'm gonna choose the euro and the US dollar. I'm gonna give it a name. I'm gonna put in backtesting session deposit. I always like to do 100,000. Okay, and the start date is gonna be the 2014 and it's gonna be August, 1st of August. So this period has been active on the euro and the US dollar. I have already backtested this period. So because of the sake of this video, that we get some trades and we get some interesting analysis, I'm gonna put in a month that I know was active. End date, let's end it on let's go to 2014 or 2015 and let's do January 2015. So that is going to be our parameters. We scroll down. Session close, I usually put in New York. I just leave it like that. Daylight saving time, I usually put in the European daylight saving time. Okay, and again, what is great about this? You can go back all the way to, I believe, let's check. So start date, you can go back all the way to 2002 on the euro US dollar. Okay, 2004, right? So you can test a lot of data. You can really see if your strategy can perform as well as it did on last 5 years, because I know my strategy works great on 21, 22, and 23 data, but does it work on 2010 data? All right, so you want to know that. You want to backtest that data, and with this software, you can. So let's put it back to 2014 and let's go to August 1st. That's it. We have everything set. Now we click create project. Okay, it's gonna be right here, backtesting session, initial balance, pairs, euro US dollar. We're gonna click on start, and this is basically what you get. So this is the starting interface. Now I'm gonna show you what I like to do, how I personally backtest. I just click on the right, click on the mouse, chart settings, go to canvas, Grid, I remove it. Go to views, volume, I remove it. News, I don't need. So one thing that is good, I'm actually gonna leave news here, okay? One thing that is pretty cool is you have news. And you can see if you're a fundamental trader, or maybe you trade a mix of fundamentals and technicals, this is great because as you backtest, you can see exactly what was happening in the news and you don't have to scroll through the Forex calendar, the Forex factory. You just look at these numbers, okay? So that is pretty cool and I'm gonna leave it there. Go back, chart settings, views. So indicator values, I leave that blank. Period separators, I also don't like that either. And I put in, I do put in the ask level, okay? So that's what I really like as well with the software. You get the spread history, okay? You get the bid value, you get the ask value as well, right? So this is the ask line, this is the bid line, and it just makes things much more accurate. You can see exactly when you would be taken in a trade or not taken in a trade. It simulates live market conditions, so that's great. Having the bid and the ask line is definitely a game changer. This is the 15-minute. I trade on the 1-hour charts, so I'm gonna click 1 hour right here. See, it's pretty fast, it's pretty snappy. Getting used to the interface is pretty easy. You have these indicators you can add, jump to a specific date or time, layouts, you can change the layout. And then on the bottom you have the open positions tab, pending orders, and the history tab. Okay, so that's pretty nice. And you have the analytics tab as well, which we will take a look at a bit later. So to operate the backtest, you go here, you have the start and pause, you have the go back or tick forward or bar forward. What I use is I just click space. Okay, so I just click space and then you can see that the candles are being printed, right? So let's go on and let's see if we can spot some high probability setups right here. Currently this price is flat and range bound, so currently not seeing much. Also, if you click the middle click on your mouse, you're gonna get a cursor and you get the exact date which the candle is formed on, exact time, and you can have this sort of a measurement tool, right? So that is what you can do with the middle mouse click. And again, you can click this button and then it does it automatically, but I like going bar by bar with the space. It's just more accurate for me personally. That's how I used to do it. I have spent a lot of time using the Forex Tester software because for my final thesis, for my master's degree, I had to backtest the last 10 to 14 years of data on specific currency pairs, and Forex Tester is the best software to do it. So I got really used to it, right? And this online is pretty much a copy of the one that you can download on your PC, but this is much better because everything is in the cloud. You can switch from one device to another. I have a MacBook now, so I could not technically download the Forex Tester 5. It's not as easy, but with Forex Tester Online, I can even operate this on my MacBook since it's web-based. I use it on my Google Chrome. Okay, so currently still nothing. There is a flag here. There is a flag, but it's not that high probability. You have these wicks on the bottom, right? The momentum down is nice, but the wicks on the bottom, just 4 wicks, they signal to me a lot of weakness and a big warning sign. So I'm gonna go on. I'm not gonna execute right there. Okay, starting to move up. Just now it's being pretty flat, right? So you can draw as well. If you want to draw a square, you can do it, right? And then delete. Okay, there was a trade right there, wasn't there? Yeah, I think it was. But again, just broke this low, not a lot of momentum, so yeah, I don't think I would have taken this continuation. I kind of missed it because it was going too fast, but it's not that great. You have this impulse down, have a pullback, no shift, break of the low. So yeah, it's nice. Of course, I'm not gonna take it now because that's not how backtesting should work, right? You should not, if you spot a trade, like this is a winner, right? This is a winning trade. You can't go back and put it in. It's not how trading works, right? So you should continue and see what's up. Okay, so if I took it, this actually would have tapped me out for break even trade, maybe even a bit of a loss, because my stop loss would go on this high, right? Because I move my stop loss as we keep pulling back, breaking the low, pulling back, breaking the low. Then I put the stop loss above the swing highs. This was the last swing high before we got a major meltdown, and then my stop loss would get hit. So I use a trailing stop loss, right? I don't have a fixed stop loss. I have a trailing stop loss, which is, in my opinion, the best option as a trend trader, the best option for trend trading. We go on, V reversal, right? Okay, this pattern right here signals that a bearish market is very likely to occur. It's not guaranteed, but that is what the probabilities are telling me. Okay, let's see if the V will play out. Not really. It is just continuing to be range bound. And I have my little tool here. I use it as the polyline tool. I use it for basically highlighting stuff. But yeah, that's pretty useful. It's right here. See, polyline. Okay, bit of an impulse down. Maybe we can get something here. Maybe a flag or something like that. No, not really. Now we're talking. Now it's starting to look a bit better. See, so it has kind of moved away from this range. We can highlight it in a box. It has moved away from the range. We're starting to get some momentum right here. This is a nice impulse going down. See right here, this one. Nice push, very nice momentum, I have to say. So now I'm looking for shorts. I'm definitely interested in short setups. Let's see what happens. Is this a flag? It's kind of a flag plus formation. Let me check the lows. So what's cool as well is you have these numbers on the top: open, high, low, close, right? So if you go here, if you don't know which of these candles is lower, go to the top and check the numbers. These ones, L, this one is lower. See, it's lower. So this is the lowest point. From this point, I'm looking for a flag. Now a flag plus formation is forming. And now we have an actual flag as well. So this is a flag plus and a flag. Let me highlight it with the polyline tool. So this is the first low, first high, second low, second high, right there. Okay, this is our flag. The red candle is the entry candle. Now I go in with a market sell, right? So flag formation for me is a market sell order. Okay, and then we click right here. So if you want to put in a trade, you go to the top, place new order. You have this window right here. Now you go to market order, you click sell. Okay, stop loss. Yes, I do want to have a stop loss. How big? I'm going to do a visual assessment. So I used to use, 10 pips. So it's 100 here. And it looks pretty good. It doesn't look that bad. But again, the volatility in the last 3 years, so in 21, 22, and 23, was lower, I would say, than in 2010, 2015, and 2018. So you need to do a visual assessment, and you need to visually assess the stop loss size. Right here, the 10 pip stop loss actually looks pretty decent, so I'm going to put 10 pips right there. Risk, how much do I want to risk? I want to risk 1%. So I basically risk 1% on every single trade. I do it in backtesting. I do it in the live markets as well. So now everything is put in. So we have the sell, 1% risk, stop loss is in, 10 pips or 100 points. And now you click place order. You may be wondering, why am I not using a take profit? Because I'm using only a trailing stop loss. I let the market take me out. I do not have a take profit in the market. Place. Okay, we're in. So, and you can see if this hits the stop loss, it's gonna be minus $1,000. So that's 1% risk. Replay it. Let's see. Okay, breaks the low. So I move the stop loss because we have broken that low. You can just slide the stop loss above the swing high, right? 2 pips above. I'm not gonna do it really accurately, but just imagine that it is 2 pips above this high. So if this high is 243, then 263 is gonna be the stop loss. So move the stop loss, we wait, Now there is a pullback, break of the low, so we can move the stop loss again above the swing high. This is my swing high right now. I move it 2 pips above. Okay. If you want to be really accurate, what is this? 0.96, so it's 1.16 is going to be the level. Like this. This is going to be 2 pips above the high, I believe. Okay, and we have another trade opportunity. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing some nice momentum. I'm seeing some nice price action. I'm seeing nice candle formations. We have a push down. We have a pullback, no buying pressure, no shift, break of the low with force, pullback, no buying pressure, break of the low. And again, a lot of momentum right here on the bottom. Nice clean close. This candle is absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put in a break and retest trade. So I use 2 entries to get in on a trending market, a flag and a break and retest. It's very simple. It's been used for decades, right? It's nothing fancy. We go in, new order. This is going to be a limit order, right? Because I'm not going to market execute. I'm going to go with a limit order. It's going to be a sell limit order. And the price is going to be right here on this low, or maybe 1 pip below that low. So somewhere around here, let's say. And I do want to have a stop loss. How big? Let's try 10 pips, 100 points. It looks pretty good. There's a lot of distance between the sell limit and the actual stop loss. It visually looks good, like the volatility suits, or the stop loss size suits the current volatility. Risk, I want to risk 1%. Okay, I want to risk 1% of capital. I think we have everything set. Place the order, click. Okay. And now on the bottom, you're gonna have that information. So I need to hide my camera so that you guys can see. Okay, so right here on the bottom, you have open positions. So we're running a sell setup. See, it's in profit. Right here, you have the open price, market price, stop loss level, lot size, 10 lots. You have everything, right? And if you wanna close that, just click on it again. Pending orders, we do have a sell limit open right now. Not yet hit, but you have the lots and you have all of the levels, right? ID trade number 2. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're in. Price goes down. Let me check if we can reduce the risk. Is this low? It is the same level. So this low and this low are same level. So I cannot reduce risk. Okay, now we pulled back, broke the low. So this is our new swing high right here. Okay, that is our new swing high level. So I'm gonna put all of the stop losses at that level. So we have the stop loss from our first trade right here. Or sorry, this is the stop loss from the first trade. 2 pips above the swing high, if you wanna be accurate. So the H it's 0.42, so 0.62. The stop loss needs to be at 0.62. Okay, let's put 6.1. This is the second stop loss, 0.6, again 1. So we have reduced risk on both trades. Let's see what happens next. We continue. Should I sell right here? I don't like these double wicks. I kind of don't like double wicks. I'm not gonna do it. If I did it, it would have been pretty good. I think it would have been a winner if I placed my order a sell limit right here on this level. But again, I just didn't like these double wicks. But it is definitely highly trending down. So yeah, if you take that sort of a trade, I think it is high probability. We pulled back, broke the low, so we have our new swing high on this candle, top of this candle. Stop loss goes 2 pips above from the first trade and the second trade as well. Okay, pull back here. Will we get a flag? No, we're gonna break the low. This is our new swing high right now. H is 604, so 624. Stop loss goes 2 pips above. And again, this is the power of having a trailing stop loss, right? You can really squeeze out a lot from that trend. So it's pretty nice. We pull back and we're out. So we are out of the trades. The stop loss got activated. history. Under history, you will find both trades. You can see how much profit they made. So pretty nice. First one was plus 5.8%. Second one plus 4.3%. Very nice. And analytics, you have all of the numbers here as well. So this is pretty nice. Days processed, months processed, total trades. You can get even the max profit, max loss. You can get the average profit, max drawdown, which is a pretty important number, return percentage, right? So the most important numbers here, in my opinion, are going to be, of course, max drawdown, return percentage, and then you get a ratio from these two numbers. It's going to be the win rate. It's going to be the max profit and the max loss trade. Okay, so those are some very interesting statistics. And then we just continue with our backtest. We get a flag right here as well. It's a good flag. It's a decent flag. Let me just see. Did this break the low? No, it didn't. This is kind of a decent setup because we do have sort of a descending channel that started, right? So if we go to a trend line, we can put in a trend line right here. And this is kind of a reversal trade. So the momentum has switched to the upside. So what I'm going to do, I'm now going to execute a buy setup because I do believe the momentum has shifted. These two candles look pretty healthy. They look pretty nice, okay? And you have the momentum that has been dying down here in the bottom. So we have the flag formation as well. Let me just highlight the flag formation. So I use the flag and I use the break and retest to enter in the market. But my main edge is in the price action. I read the price action, last 5 days of price action. I read into it and then I notice where the market is very likely to go. And then I look for an entry in the market. So here's the flag, first high, first low, second high, second low. And then new order, market, buy, stop loss, 10 pips. It looks okay. Risk, 1%, place, okay, and breaks the high, okay, but we cannot really reduce risk because this is the new swing low. The stop loss is pretty close to the swing low, so let's see what will happen. Another flag, but doesn't really fit the plan. The break is not big enough, and also we're running open risk on the first trade. I'm only taking a scale in, I'm only taking a second trade if the first trade is without risk. So if the first trade is in a little bit of a profit, I will take another trade. I will take a scale in. We break the high, stop loss, we move it. Stop loss goes below this right here. Let me check where is the swing low. This is our swing low candle right here. According to our high and low methodology, stop loss goes 2 pips below our swing low. Okay, up, and we get taken out. Okay, taken out of the trade. History should be there. Just see if I can do this. Yeah, so it's number 3, plus 1%. Pretty good, pretty good. Nice trade. I just wanted to mention the key features that I like about Forex Tester Online because you may be interested and you may be asking yourself, well, why is Forex Tester Online better than, let's say, TradingView for backtesting? And I would say the main edge that Forex Tester Online has over TradingView is the data availability, right? So you have the spread data, you have the bid and the ask, and also you can go back far back in price action. You can go to 2004 on the euro and the US dollar, I believe. Aussie US dollar, you can go back to 2010, which is pretty nice. On TradingView, that is just not possible. Maybe it's possible if you have the most expensive plan, but again, you don't have the spread data, and I'm sure you cannot go back to 2004 like you can on the euro and the US dollar. So that is the main edge of Forex Tester Online. And now it even has the online accessibility. So it used to be that you had to download the program on your PC. It only worked on Windows, I believe. But now you can just open it in your browser. You can open it on one PC, finish the backtest on another PC. You can open it on your MacBook as well. I'm using a MacBook right now and it works great. So that is awesome that they finally switched to an online format, a cloud-based format, and it's a major advantage as well. Another plus is that Forex Tester simulates live conditions. So it's kind of like you're trading in MetaTrader, right? So you're just executing orders, you're putting in new orders, new positions. You have this window right here. It looks pretty similar to MetaTrader. I know the old Forex Tester that you used to download on the PC looked exactly the same like the MetaTrader app. So that was pretty cool. It was like an exact simulator of MetaTrader. This one is pretty similar. And you have, again, the bid and the ask spread. You have the news as well, which is pretty cool, right? You can see the dollar news, the euro news, and also you can open multiple charts, right? So if you click on layout and you can change the layout, I believe like this, right? And you can have two charts running, and as you click, it's gonna replay on both charts. So that is pretty interesting. Again, I personally use just the one layout. I like to keep it simple, and I only trade the 1 hour chart. But if you want different layouts, here's the button, and that is pretty convenient. Also, you can jump to a specific date, which is a good feature. And if you want to join Forex Tester Online, the current price is lower because it is in beta, right? So currently it is in beta, and you can get a more affordable price compared to when it comes out in the full-fledged software, right? So currently in beta mode, if you want to check it out, click the link in the description, get a lower price, and I'm sure you won't regret it. So let's get back to our backtest. Let's see if we can spot some other trades. Currently it's looking pretty flat. The market is looking pretty flat, but just by a visual assessment, I mean, the market moves pretty similarly to what I've seen in, let's say, 21, 22, those good trending years. So the markets don't change much. The volatility goes up, the volatility goes down. That is correct. It's the truth. But you get some clean moves. Like when the market trends, when it's really impulsive, you get these nice big legs of momentum, such as this one, this one as well. So that is good to see. Okay, still nothing. We're now moving into September. Right, so we have a flag right here. Yeah, it's a flag. Let me highlight it. First high, first low, second high is right here, second low. This is the flag. Doesn't fit the plan. Doesn't fit the plan. To be honest, the descending is not clean enough. So I usually look for nice reversal trades from a nice clean descending. This right here is not a clean descending. It's kind of like a flat range, and then you have a small descending on the bottom. So it doesn't fit the plan. Price action is not good enough here. Okay, continuing. Starting to become pretty flat. So okay, now we break the low with some, I would say this is nice momentum. This is a nice clean close on the bottom. And I like the V as well, right? You have the V reversal in the price action, which is in this case a bearish pattern. So I'm gonna place a sell limit. New order, limit, sell at the price just on this level, on this inside bar, bottom of this inside bar. Stop loss, let's do 10. Yeah, 10 works. Risk 1%. Place. Okay, and okay, so this would be outside of my trading hours. So my trading hours are from 8 a.m. London time on a Monday to 5 p.m. London time on a Friday. And I didn't even spot that, so I'm gonna delete this one. See, sell limit order canceled. Okay. I shouldn't even have been looking for an order. I didn't check the time. Something to keep in mind, you need to check the time if it fits your trading hours as you're backtesting. You don't want to be taking trades in the hours when you're not active, when you cannot execute, because then you'll get skewed results, right? Maybe for building an edge, you can take all of the trades, but for extensive deep backtesting where you're simulating live conditions, you definitely want to keep track of the trading hours. Okay, this was a reversal right here from this descending channel, but the descending channel was not clean enough for me to look for a reversal. So I wasn't interested in a buy setup. because that is a common pattern that I like to trade, right? I just mentioned that descending and then the market usually starts an uptrend. We took a trade a while back, not a while back, but a couple of minutes ago, which had that sort of prior price action. We are now 3rd of September. So let's try to get a couple more trades to make this video a bit more interesting, because you don't want to just look at me clicking away and not taking any trades. Major meltdown, but major wick as well. Now this is major volatility. Major volatility has kicked in. Let me see the pullback. No, it's just going to continue. I was maybe looking to set a sell limit on the low of this inside bar, but it's just too far away from that level. Maybe a flag here. Maybe you can see a flag print. Let's check if this is a bearish candle. For it to be the entry candle, open, close. No, it's bullish. This is bearish. This is a flag. Looks pretty good. First low, first high, second low, second high. Let's do it. Let's execute. This does fit the plan. This is a major meltdown, but I need a bigger stop. I need a bigger stop loss. 10 pips is not going to work here. I'm going to do a visual assessment. So we go to new order, market, sell, stop loss. Let's check out the 10 pips. No, we need to go 40 pips. No, let's go 30 pips. 300 points. That's pretty good. Risk 1% per trade. Place. We're in a sell and we're out. Okay, this was a losing setup. So now the analytics win rate should be lower. Yeah, it's 75. See, we got, I think, 3 winners, 1 loss. Drawdown, max drawdown, it's starting to appear, right? Okay. It was a good trade. It fit the plan. Unfortunately, just didn't play out this time. And if I had a bigger stop loss, see, it took me out and then went down. So if I had a bigger stop loss, it would have worked, but doesn't matter. Part of the game, part of the probabilities. Pretty correctively moving up. Not really looking for a buy setup. I don't think this is really enough momentum. It's kind of breaking up, leaving wicks right here. Wick, triple wicks, wick. So not the best. Starting to become flat. So now I just need to click through this flat price action. Okay, still nothing. For me, this is just still being pretty flat and range bound. So I'm being more patient. I'm just clicking away. And you're going to get these periods. You're going to get these months where the price is kind of slower. It's pretty flat. That's normal, part of the game. We have a potential break and retest here, but this is not enough momentum for me. We have a huge wick, pullback, which is nice, but break of the low, the break of the low is not big enough. I would have liked to see a bigger break of that low, so I'm not going to look for a trade, and it would have been a loss, yeah. So it's good that I followed the plan. Usually when you get this sort of price action, price is going to reverse up. Again, this break, this candle right here was not good enough. It didn't have a clean close. Instead, it printed a wick. Wick is a sign of weakness or a range, which is exactly what we don't want to see. We want to see a continuation of the trend, right? Still nothing. It's moving down, but not with a lot of confidence, not with a lot of conviction. We have some Euro news, which is interesting. So you can see the momentum starting to kick in as well after the news. What is it? Manufacturing. Yeah, looks to be manufacturing. Okay, now we're melting down. We're melting down from a high probability pattern, which is a V reversal right here. That's pretty clean. I like that. Okay, delete. But it is a high probability pattern for the price to go down, and we're starting to melt down. So I'm going to look for sell setups. Let's see. Nah, no setups. We broke the low pretty correctively. Continuing to melt down. This is a flag, but it doesn't fit the plan. So first low, first high, second low, second high right there. Doesn't fit the plan because of this wick. Huge wick. I wanted to see a nice flat wide range. I saw a bit of momentum shifting up. Not good. Not good enough. We continue to melt down. We're going into October now. Okay. We did get a... Okay, this was a missed trade for me. So we did get a nice reversal trade here. Let me see if it would play out. Okay, it would be a loss, but this was a good trade. Let me play it back for you. It's a good lesson. See this descending channel? It's pretty clean. It's pretty small, but I would say it's clean. It's correctively breaking the lows. First here, broke the low, retraced, broke the low, retraced, broke the low, retraced, broke the low, retraced. Nice signature of momentum. Nice big bullish candle. I like this candle. It's pretty nice. It's pretty good. So I would have taken a buy limit, but I missed it. I was too fast with the clicks. So my advice, go slower. Okay. Major shift in momentum after this selling pressure. I'm not looking for sell setups. And you can see it's saving everything in the cloud, right? Automatically saving it. Pretty cool. Okay. Now we're in October. I think we're gonna do October as well. And then we'll finish because it's just gonna be too long of a video. Maybe a flag here. Yeah. Yeah, flag. But shifting up, too much buying pressure. The flag didn't, now we're formed. Now the flag has formed. First low, first high, second low, second high. Right, okay. But too much buying pressure right here in the flag. Too much buying pressure. Okay, we're gonna speed it up just a little bit. I don't want this video to be 2 hours. And this is pretty corrective. I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, pretty correctively breaking the highs. Not looking the best. Yeah, still correctively moving. Here maybe no too much selling pressure to look for a buy setup. Okay, now we have a V reversal, not the cleanest, but still this pattern is a pretty bearish pattern. So I'm gonna see if we can drop down, maybe look for shorts. Okay. Okay, pretty volatile. Pretty volatile. You can see this. Oh, this was some major news. PPI. Oh, yeah, that's major news. PPI. Retail sales. Red folder news. That is exactly why we got the volatility. So it's not a surprise. Okay, we're starting to approach the end of October. Let's see if we can break out of this channel. I didn't trade the liquidity sweep for this backtesting session. I think it just would be too long of a session. But again, I'm focusing on the trending entries. The liquidity sweep would be a range bound entry, and it would be selling the top and buying the bottom. Okay, pretty simple concept. I traded live, but in backtesting for now, I decided against it. Possibly a nice opportunity to sell. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best momentum, but it is nice. I like this signature down, pullback, no buying pressure, break of the low with force. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna do a sell limit, sell. Price on this low, on the low of this candle. Okay, stop loss, yes. 10 pips, how does it look? Oh, it's too small. 30, too big. 20. Oh, come on. 20. Let me see. 20. Okay. So now we have it. So sometimes this bugs a little bit, but it's okay. Risk 1% and place. Now we have a wick. Wick equals weakness. I'm going to remove this, delete. See, delete, delete, delete. Doesn't fit the plan anymore. Okay. Descending, reversal up, but not good enough momentum. Flag right here. Not good enough momentum. I don't like this break. It's not good enough. We broke the high. We broke this major high or most recent high, but we kind of got weakness. So it doesn't fit the plan. Okay. And we're pretty much done, aren't we? Let's see. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good sell setup. This has good price action, par price action. So I like this descending channel. And I'm not going to lie, I do remember this trade from my backtesting. It's a pretty clean one. So we have this ascending channel. Each time we break the high, it's pretty corrective. So this pattern is a signal that a downtrend will start, right? This pattern is a signal that a downtrend will start. So after the ascending channel, we got the signature, we got the major bearish momentum. Right here, we got a pullback, no buying pressure. We break the low with force, nice clean close on the bottom. We go in, par price action is just very high probability. So for me, this break is not the best, but it is a clean close and it is worth taking because of that momentum. New order, limit, sell on the bottom of this inside bar right here. Let's put the stop loss points 30, too big, 20. 20 looks good. Risk, we need to risk the 1%. Place, okay, I think that's it. Yeah, got in. We pull back, break the low, we move the stop loss 2 pips above this swing high. We break the low, move the stop loss again. We pull back, break the low, move the stop loss again underneath the, above the swing high, 2 pips above the swing high. And okay, we're out. We're out, and this was a good winning trade as well. Very high probability. The par price action was super clean. This ascending channel, super nice. Drop down, very strong, clean close. Yeah, very, very high probability setup. So we are done with this backtest, and we have the analytics right here. And we have, again, everything that you may be interested in. The return is 11.8%. Drawdown is 1.3%, I believe, max DD. Win rate is going to be 80%, but again, this is just too small of a sample size. You need a much, much bigger sample size if you want to look at the analytics. How much? Minimum 3 years, 3 to 5 years, and then you can prove that you have a profitable trading edge. And if you want to look at the open positions, 0 pending orders, 0 history, you have everything. You even have the sell limits that we canceled. Okay, it's right here, has an X, and the ones that got executed have a check mark. Okay, and you have all of the profit and all of the loss. Okay, now yes, I did make a good profit in this period of 3 months, but that's not the reality of trading. Not every month will be profitable. You will have break-even periods. You will have periods of drawdown. I chose this period because I remembered from my backtesting we had a lot of interesting trades and I wanted to make this session interesting as well. It wouldn't make much sense to do this video if there were like 0 setups in 3 months. So just know that this is not the reality of trading. You can make money in trading, but not every month will be profitable. Your win rate is gonna be around 50%, maybe even lower than 50. If you're a trend trader, it's gonna be maybe 30, 40%. That is the reality. So this 80% win rate is definitely not the reality. Just wanted to mention that so that you guys do not get a wrong image of trading. So once you're done with the backtest, you can just click this button right here and everything is saved. Everything is saved automatically. You have our project backtesting session in profit 11.82%, and that's about it. So if you want to check out Forex Tester Online, definitely click the link in the description of this video. I think it's a very, very valuable software. If you want to be a serious trader, if you want to be serious about building your trading edge, not just testing the last 3 years on TradingView, but really going back, really going deep into the price action, going back to 2010, looking how would your strategy perform on the data from 2010. So if you're serious about trading, check out Forex Tester Online. Again, it's great. You can move from one device to another. You have a lot of data at your disposal. And also you have the bid and the ask, which simulates live trading conditions. And that would be it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, hope you took some value. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And if you're interested to go from zero to a consistently profitable trader, make sure to check out zentumtrading.com, where you have free mentors at your disposal that are helping you to achieve profitability and to achieve success. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.